Now, Deuce is on episode number 4. He's been teaching us a lot about computers and different things of that nature. And right after the intro, Deuce Luke is back on the set right here at HTV. All right, there you have it. The intro for Deuce Luke. He's our gaming advisor right here on HTV. This is a program designed for. We want to educate people, we want to inform people, and we're talking about autism and other related abilities, special abilities. Deuce corrected us on the first show. It's not a disability, it's a special ability. So once again, for episode number 4, Deuce is in the house. Deuce Luke, how you doing?
I'm doing good, sir.
Boom. Is that what you do? Boom?
Yeah.
Do it again.
Or like a ba-la-la-la.
Okay. Whatever makes you happy, right?
Yes, we're making you happy.
All right. So let's talk about, I challenged you last week. You were throwing all this gaming stuff at me, and you know me. I'm not that advanced on gaming.
Of course, sir.
I mean, I grew up on the Atari and the Pac-Man and all those fun games that your dad and your mom remember well, I'm sure.
Not technically.
Yeah, but we didn't grow up on these computer games. So I challenge you. I wanted to know about Light Might and the superpowers that it has. So let's start off the show today. Before we get into what you did in the house, tell me about Light Might.
Okay, so Light Might's ability is that he can go at light speed or super speed. He can use light beams, and he is very strong and he can fly, but not too high up in the sky. Or his weakness can be gravity guns, or he can't really fall off certain places.
He's like Superman and things of this nature. Is that similar or is it different?
It's a little bit different because he's a interdimensional being, and Superman is basically in his own little world.
You have Light Might up there in your computer?
Of course I do. He's taking a little nap.
Let's show Light Might.
He's taking a little nap. His alias is Jalen Winterblade.
So he does everything that humans do?
That's correct. He does everything that humans do.
Show me a little more. Let's go in depth on this.
Well, he's not technically a spellcaster right now. Spellcaster is whenever he can do some certain stuff. But I'm going to wake him up.
Okay.
Let's see what he likes. He likes to do potions. I think he should probably learn about a few things. Like trying to play a certain game. Like Block. It sounds like Tetris, like Block is.
Now let me ask you, is Light Might something that's already been developed, or did you develop Light Might?
I developed Light Might from whenever I was a kid.
So you have the copyright to Light Might.
Indeed, sir.
So if Light Might makes $1 trillion, Deuce Luke is a rich man, right?
Yes.
All right. Keep going. Let's show it some more.
So Light Might is actually a gamer. He likes to play games, and he is, as you can see, he's not really leveled up, but in the story, he is very leveled up. Oh, and I also introduced a new member in the household.
All right.
The new family member in the household is little Dimitri. Dimitri Luke.
Now, who's Dimitri? Is that a cat?
It's actually one of my kids.
Oh, okay.
It's actually a newborn baby. Isn't he a little cutie?
Oh, you got to get closer so I can see that.
Right. I have to use...
So, Deuce, you got a newborn baby in the house?
That's right.
You got married last week?
No. It's actually a mom and dad.
Okay.
that was good.
You like that, huh?
I do.
All right. I want to make sure, okay?
No
Because
problem.
I saw you last Monday or Wednesday. I saw you last Wednesday. I want to make sure, you didn't walk down the aisle on us.
Oh, no.
All right.
I'm not.
So Dimitri?
Now,
wait a second. Dimitri, isn't that like a Russian or a Yugoslavian name?
Actually, if you use Dimitri and put it in the Cobra Kai series, he's actually named Miyagi, though. He's one of the good guys. Okay. So I thought if I could make him a good guy, like make him like a nerd or something like that,
Yeah.
he can succeed in life in so many ways.
Well, let's go back to Dimitri. Let's look at Dimitri again.
All right. So Dimitri is still young. He is basically new in the family,
Mm-hmm.
but maybe he should be a little older. So I'm gonna give him mom. Wait, hold on.
So Coach Luke and Jay are in the house too, right? Dimitri's not by himself.
Hold
They're
on.
around. Because I see you have him. Oh, there's Coach Luke right there. Well, you did a good job making her look just like herself.
Oh, I really like that. My mom also helped me out too. Coach Luke actually helped me design her as well.
All right. And then you got Jay Luke, and now there's Jay right across over there. And there's Dimitri
So we're
within
going.
shouting distance.
So we're going to use this time to look at the laundry. Got some laundry in the game.
So, like we said before, your imagination is not limited. You can do pretty much anything.
That is correct.
Is that who's doing the laundry?
My dad.
Oh wait, okay. Well, he's got a little beard now.
Yes, he's been having a little beard for a while.
I hadn't seen him in a while.
He actually has a little scruffles along his face, but maybe this is
Okay.
too thick of a scruffle.
He grows a good beard.
He can grow a little good beard, yes.
Yeah, overnight, huh?
Well, I wouldn't say overnight. but yeah,
There he is, right there.
I think I should probably get him to shave a little bit.
So wait, do they know they have another baby in the house?
They do.
And how'd they feel about that?
They feel great because my mom in the game
Yeah.
asked my character or my sim if I should be able to take care of a baby. They
Mhm.
asked me if I'm going to be responsible enough to take care of a baby. I said yes.
Mhm.
So by being by the bone, there's a baby.
All right. So this is a good way of determining also, it creates some communication with your parents about what's on your mind, doesn't it?
Correct.
Yeah. So they could ask you specific questions based on what you're presenting to them on the game.
And that's all with the love and nature of the Parenthood game pack.
Before I get to the question, you said, Mr. Martin, you're going to love this one. What are you talking about?
Basically, I'm gonna show you how Deuce cooks.
You're going to cook.
Yes, I'm gonna cook.
I saw you
I'm gonna
walked in
cook
with
some
lunch
veggie.
today. What do you have for lunch today?
Well, I have some chicken and French fries.
Boy, you love chicken.
I do,
You are a chicken freak. You love chicken.
of course, sir.
I love chicken too. All
But
right, go ahead.
But Deuce likes anything. And so he's cooking right now. He's actually pretty good in some ways. Well, wouldn't say that good. He's trying his best. And his skill is pretty much on level 3, which is not bad. So it won't burn anything off the spot.
Well, there you go. Do you cook?
I do. I cook some stuff.
What do you cook? Tell me some of the things you cook.
Okay, so I cook chicken,
All right.
obviously. I did cook a good sandwich.
Right? Yeah.
And let's see.
So how you like your chicken? Medium cooked or well done or?
Well, I use a packet of chicken,
Okay.
and then I put it in a little air fryer thing in a little
Mhm.
pan. Then I put some tinfoil on the air fryer so the grease won't get into it.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, some of that bam chicken rub,
Yeah.
paprika, a little bit of paprika, and some cilantro leaves.
All right. So any butter?
No,
No butter. You don't like butter?
not in the chicken. That's my own special recipe.
Okay. So do that BAM thing again. I want to see that BAM thing.
Bam.
You got it down. When did you like to cook? When did you feel like, hey, Mom, Dad, I think I could handle the kitchen? How old were you?
I was about probably 15 or so.
Okay. Did they train you, or is this something you watched and you picked up?
They trained me. I wouldn't be in the kitchen without them.
Yeah. So was it mostly your mom or your dad?
Mom and dad in the same time.
So Jay likes to cook too?
Yes. In fact, my mom was actually the one who taught me how to use a fryer.
Really?
Yes.
So do they alternate cooking as a family, or does one of them have free reign of the kitchen.
Well, mom usually likes to cook,
Yeah.
but I also cook as well, so I can cook my own stuff.
Now, let me ask you, do you ever go home and say, Mom, Dad, I want to cook for y'all today?
Well, I tried to, but it never really passed through.
But it's coming soon, right?
It's coming soon.
All right.
Yes.
And what's going to be now you can't say chicken, Deuce, because you love chicken. What's going to be the first meal you cook for your mom and dad?
Well, my dad's going to have a little dinner, a microwavable dinner.
Yeah.
And I'll probably cook my mom a garden salad.
All right.
She will teach me we'll cook together on it.
All right. So your dad likes, and we're telling secrets about your dad here. I know your dad real well, and he's a great guy, but he's into microwavable dinners.
Yes, he likes microwavable dinners. He likes those microwavable dinners which you put in and just wait for it and bada bing bada boom.
Wow. Okay. I bet your dad's laughing right now because the whole world knows now
Yes.
that J. Luke eats microwavable dinners. Okay. Now, let's go back. I want to know the future of Sims 4 because some of these games, they come and they go real quick. But Sims 4, is that here to stay?
It's here to stay, yes. So you see Sims 4, Sims 3, it's still playable to this day, but here's a cool part. They're working on a new project called Project Renee, which will revolutionize The Sims. Basically making a new kind of Sims game called The Sims 5. And this game will be pretty much bigger and better. And it won't basically take over The Sims, but it will be pretty good.
Well, so when we have a word change or something changes on our computer and it says update your computer and you can decide whether to update it or not, I'm one of those old fashioned people that go, no, I'm going to stick with 8. And it says it's pushing you to go to 10 or 11 or whatever.
Oh.
It might even be 12 or 13 now. I don't know. Are you one of those that's sort of stuck in Sims 4, or do you want to make the change to Sims 5?
Well, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about exploring my regions. But I'm sticking with Sims 4 because it's been the game I grew up with.
Let's go back to the computer.
Oh, yes.
I want to see what else you got. Tell me some more things you're working on.
So basically, my sim, Deuce, is basically a spellcaster now. He will be studying practical magic. This is his practical spellcaster perks. As you can see, he can go up to ranks. And if you go here, we can look into practical, mischief, untamed, and alchemy, which is basically potions.
You got a spell book, Deuce?
Yes, from the School of Magic.
All right. It's good spells, I hope, right?
Of course, yes.
All right.
Defensive spells as well as practical spells, which we're going to study. The Repario, it's basically like you go repair objects. And transportational, or whatever it's called, you could teleport.
So like you work real close with Dwayne Dupre in the office. I want to make sure any spells you're giving Dwayne are good ones. Do you have anything that could cut that long hair?
Honestly, no. No.
Can you come up with one?
Possibly.
Hey,
but
you know what you do next week? Let's put Dwayne into the show with a crew cut.
Oh,
and you come up with that. Can we do that?
Sure, but I might need your help with that.
Yeah. Oh, I'll be glad to help you with that. All right.
Cool beans.
You're gonna freak him out. He's gonna be like Samson. He's gonna lose his hair. All right. And then next week we're gonna bring all the members of HTV on, and you're gonna bring me on, and you can give me a bald head.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I want you to.
Really?
I want to see like how I would be in life with a bald head.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Yeah.
I got a lot of family members that are bald, so I want to see what it's all about.
Okay, then that's
Okay.
fine.
Cool deal.
Cool.
What kind of skills do you get from playing these games? How does it help you?
Oh well, basically it shows creativity, and also it will give you a wide range of how to build things, and how to use certain things, even computer skills as well.
Mm-hmm. You're pretty fluent on the computer, right?
I'm pretty fluent, yeah.
Yeah, you're pretty good on that. All right. So, what made you start creating superheroes?
Well, it was basically one day whenever I was watching YouTube. Then I decided maybe I should do it myself one day. Like there was this guy, he was a bit not the best, but then I think I and then I told myself I could do better than him. So I started creating some stuff off my own. It was basically par parodies, but then I realized that I should probably create original stuff, more stuff for me. So I did.
Mhm.
I worked on it ever since.
So, Light Might, isn't there a group that should be with Light Might? You created a group?
Of course, I created a group called the Order of the Ultra. It is
Yeah.
like a an amazing superhero group who protects the multiverse and beyond.
All right. So, every superhero needs protectors. Is that the idea?
That's the idea.
All right. So I guess you're constantly thinking, aren't you?
Of course, sir. I am constantly thinking of new ideas so to please audiences, new ways to make it lively and all that stuff.
But every superhero needs a villain.
Of course, so
Who's
there.
Light Might's villain?
One of them is called Anamorphia.
Is that on your computer?
No,
Okay.
no,
You don't want that on your computer.
not
right?
really. She would
Alright.
be pretty hideous.
All right. Can you earn money doing this?
Of course, you can earn money by playing some video games, like becoming a YouTuber
Mhm.
or becoming a streamer, even making mods or custom content. Like whatever you can think of, you could probably do.
What about the challenges of Sims 4? I'm sure you, as you're advancing, you come to segments where you go, oh my God, how do I do this? You ever get to that point?
Yes, there are certain challenges, but not just boring challenge. You come to a point wherever you think this is gonna be boring and it's lackluster, then you start getting ideas for more challenges that you can do, like the Super Sims challenge. It's basically like you have to complete achievements and all that stuff. Try to make your sim the best sim you can possible.
So, with the fact that you have autism and you're very conscious of it and you're very bold about it and you're helping people, what kind of other games would you recommend for people like yourself who have autism?
Well, you have to look for pattern games of autism. Autism people who can recognize patterns, they can pick it up on instant. So I recommend Skylanders because that's what I grew up with and I started playing it.
So, you have Skylander here?
No, it's not on there. It's a
Uh,
console game.
All right, so we'll load that up for next week. Show people how to do it, or can you?
I'm not sure if I can.
All right, well, let's try if you can. But so just describe Skylander for me again.
Skylanders is basically a game where you can play as a certain figure and you can play on the TV while you're doing it. And you have to defeat this bald guy called Chaos. He's super funny, by the way.
All right.
It's like a very funny game where there's so much character and livelihood, and you have to defeat certain colorful enemies. It's just fun.
But do you need a lot of Skylander figures to play the game?
You could, but you can also use a little bit of Skylanders.
Mhm.
But my preference is a lot, so you have to have an arsenal of them.
All right, so where do people find Skylanders again?
Well, there's a certain website called Skylanders Checklist. It will give you free. Well, I wouldn't say free. It'll give you access to cheap Skylanders, which you won't find on eBay or anywhere else. It'll be about $6 or $3 worth of Skylanders.
And some of this is all about painting and different things, right?
Painting.
Can you learn how to paint on all this?
You can learn how to paint in Sims, yes,
Yeah,
as a skill.
right.
And there's also certain programs where you can paint.
Because I'm thinking when you build a house to get painting, if you want artwork on the walls, there's painting. So it takes you pretty much wherever you want to go, right?
Of course, the Sims can pretty much take you wherever you want to go.
All right. So how does a person like yourself make money and can you become rich? Sort of like if you're, isn't there a rags to riches challenge on
Oh, yes, there is.
Okay.
Basically, you start with 0 simoleons or dollars. Then you have to work your way up for making some money. My preference is that you have to use an easel or paintbrush or like a paint tool, and you can sell your paintings while you're doing it. Like it would be easy money, go grab and go.
All right. Now, legacy. We all want a legacy when we leave. Can you create your own legacy, how you want people to perceive you in Sims 4?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You see, there you can make a Sims legacy on here, which you have two people. You have to get them together.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have to make kids and grandkids and great grandkids. Try to make them into the best person or people that you want to be.
So you're sort of creating dreams. You're making dreams come true.
Yes, I do.
Okay. It's fantasy, but it sort of maps out where you'd at least like to be, where you're thinking you want to be, right?
Of course, sir.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. So, and I noticed something too. You have a great sense of humor when you come through the office. We joke around a lot,
Yes, sir.
and I'm trying to let the people see that. So you keep that sense of humor. That's a good thing to have.
I will, sir.
All right, good deal. All right, that wraps up show number 4.
Perfect.
And next week, we're going to be on show number 5, and we're going to answer some more questions, and we're going to let the Deuces Loose roll it out, okay?
All right, then.
And as always, let's go to the shot. You do your thing.
Ba la la la.
All right, ba la la la. There you go. It changes every break. I like that. It keeps me on my toes. This is the Deuces Loose, and we're trying to educate a lot of parents out there on what autism is all about and try to show the kids what to do also. We'll see you next week.
In a world of silence, there's a different kind of language, autism, a unique puzzle that brings its own beautiful picture. Where others see a blank canvas, they see boundless creativity. Each day, they awaken with purpose and determination. Their minds are a vast universe, exploring countless subjects with passion. Deuce Luke said it best when he said,
Autism is not a disability. It's a different ability.
just like a seed becomes a magnificent tree, they too blossom into something extraordinary. Embrace the beauty of their world. Learn more about autism. Visit Understand Autism for more information. That's www.understandautism.org. You can also find help by calling 800-3-AUTISM. That's 1-800-328-8476. Thank you for watching The Deuce is Loose here on HTV 10.